received a special mandate on the OPCAT. In 2013, the government approved the OPCAT and they gave the mandate NPN to the Commission. So, yeah, this optional protocol against torture. Yes. So, we are, as a Commission, also a national preventive mechanism against torture and that protocol, which is. I will just elaborate a little on the challenges. After 3 years or 4 years now, will be 4 in September, next September, we still don't have a secretariat. Yeah. Even though being there, members of the Commission, we still don't have a secretariat. Our structure must be approved by the government, and it was approved last March. And because of the economic crisis in Mozambique, we are discussing with the government in terms of maybe they can just give us a small budget to recruit people. The structure was approved just 3 months in March this year. So we are discussing the budget. I'm not sure we'll manage to have it now. Last week, the government was discussing with the parliament on reducing the budget, the annual budget. So there is no, I don't feel that luck. We will have something for this year. So, which is a very, very big challenge for our commission, because it is the members of the commission who must do everything. Write a report, research, responding to the case, and driving, visiting, do everything. It put our commission in very sensitive situation and condition with our stakeholders, with the state institutions, with or even especially with the citizen, because we are not able to respond properly to the demand. This is the face and the huge challenge we have. We hope maybe the next year we will manage. The other challenge that is related to this also is we are unrepresented in Maputo city. And Mozambique is a huge country, not as much like South Africa, but it's a very big country, 25 million people now, and about between 60 or 70% of people living in countryside areas, and not all of them speaking Portuguese. So even though we are 11, it's not that representative to the country. Of course, we have one member of the commission who lives in Nampula, but he was not elected because he's living in that province. So there is no administrative structure for him there. He's just living there, but everything is happening in Maputo. So which is one of the challenges also. Our communication with the citizen, how we elaborate with them, we are still struggling with it. Because being in Maputo, we have 16 local languages, but we work only in Portuguese. And this is the second huge challenge that we have this moment. The third one is something that I said previously, that we would like to have our law in the Constitution. Even that our law is, I can say 90% according to the Paris Principle. Independence, well, there is a lot of philosophic questions on what is independence when we have to ask the government for the money, even if we don't report them. But it will depend the government on how much they will give to the commission and how we will use that money. So there are some challenges there, but we would like to have our law in the constitution and to have more elements for our independence. But this last 3 years and a half now, or almost 4 years, we've been able to also interact with a lot of civil society inside Mozambique, trying to bring to them the mandate of the Commission and to show them what is this institution. It's different how your commission was born and then our commission. Our commission to come and force it to us on the recommendations from the UPR process. And the yours was on the need to demand, and you've been working ahead, commissioners, and this coming from civil society and coming from the reconciliation commission,
TRC.
Yes, but we were like a kind of recommendation from the UPR process, even though the law was approved in 2009, but it was just there. So there's also a need to bring what is National Human Rights Commission, or what are the meaning of national human rights institutions, because we also have the Ombudsman in Mozambique, which was established also in 2012, but in March. Yeah, and maybe I will not come to the human rights challenges now in Mozambique, but I may know that you may know what is happening now in Mozambique. A lot of challenges in the economic side with this crisis that is all the institutions, the government and the parliament are trying to see how to overcome, and it's bringing a lot of tension. Beside of that, we are also in the political and the military crisis with some attacks in some areas, which bring a lot of challenges in human rights. So maybe if there's some other thing that I left behind, I hope my colleagues will also add. And if there is some specific issue or matter that you would like to hear from us, we will also be happy to bring it. Most, as I said, we are here to learn from you.